You, as with anything, you're saying this is a slice of time. This is what you get. But if things are moving incredibly fast, you're going to get a hell of a lot more. And that could be like you're not taking into account a time dilation. Like there's a huge difference if you're measuring 6 gallons of gasoline than 1, right? And I don't see how E equal mc squared actually takes into account this. That's why when you measure the atomic force splitting an atom, that I think is the two energy fields of the ether interacting with matter actually breaking, like breaking that bond between the two fields, that there's a tremendous release of energy from that interaction, and maybe because of the related time element, it's not on the same sync as us. Like if you could slow down an atom till like it was not even moving and it almost was on the verge of non-existence because there was no power there. Like, you see what I'm saying? It wouldn't measure at the same value. It wouldn't have this incredible amount of energy. Like, you're describing what you see, but you're not describing like the time part. So I guess I'm talking about equals mc squared as a time dimension lacking formula. And simply that the universe can't move faster than the speed of light because time, in my opinion, is the driving factor of the universe. Like, in other words, the space-time. You're saying space-time didn't exist then. So that's a very unusual statement. Space-time don't exist. Well, what did? But if space-time existed, the Big Bang or that singularity could not have possibly existed. And you're just putting stuff in to make your theory correct, because it's impossible. You'd have to have a situation to explain that. And there's no way to explain how space-time doesn't function at all. Second of all, the creation of antimatter. Why would two energy fields that were tuned properly to create matter create antimatter? Like, in other words, like if the fields interact and you start creating matter because the energy levels are correct and we're in a matter creating cycle, why would you create antimatter? Because if you were, you wouldn't be creating matter, right? And it would be spread out everywhere because the field is huge. So there'd be no reason for things to travel faster than the speed of light. So I guess that was the point that I wanted to make. It made more sense to me. And I hope that makes some sense to the people that are going to watch this. I would try to explain things more because, like, that's, as you get this information from other people, you can study it and then try to fit it in to see if it actually makes sense what you're thinking. Every time I see something, I'm like, well, that doesn't work because it was this way. But anyway, I really hope that you can expand your mind by listening to this, and that somehow it comes to some value. Have a nice day.